Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just to meet out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come out. And the Celtics, they did lose this game against Orlando in the in-season tournament, what they call the NBA Cup now. But Orlando has been a tough place to play in the in-season tournament since it started. I believe they have like the highest point differential at home. With that being said, the Celtics did show me some good things, and I want to focus on what I'm calling them the dirty work wings. The guys that do the little things. They rebound, they guard multiple positions, they screen, they do connective stuff on the offense side of the ball. And I saw a lot of good stuff from our dirty work wings, which is Josh Minot, Ugo Gonzalez, and Jordan Walsh. So of course here we will be starting with Josh Minot, who had 12 points, 8 rebounds. 3 of those were offensive and a steal in this game. And in these last couple of games, he's become more comfortable shooting above the break threes. He was mostly like a corner guy, and his 3-point percentage will mostly reflect his 3-point percentage from the corner. But in these last couple of games, he had 2 in this game, he had 3 in his last game, en route to a career high 21 points. And here the Celtics go to 77 action, 77. It's just 2 on-ball screens. Some people call them double drag, but it's just 2 these on-ball screens, right? So Peyton Pritchard is going to use the first one by Josh Minot. Great job by the Mias to getting out of this. If you see that this guy already has space, you don't need to sit here and wait for this guy to get close, because if he sits here and he waits for Jalen Suggs to come over here, now it's easier for Wendell Carter to just switch onto Peyton Pritchard. But this screen by Josh Minot does enough, making Jalen Suggs go around, and Peyton Pritchard has space. So what the Mias does is he gets out of it, so this creates a drop coverage, and you see how fast Wendell Carter Jr. has to backpedal to be in good position. Now on the Cater roll, Paulo Banchero does a nice job tagging that roller right there. But then Cater just turns it into a pin down screen. Good job by him. Josh Minot hits the 3. So then we go down, and Celtics play good defense, and we always talk about the help defense, like the aggressive help defense. Peyton Pritchard comes off his man. He grabs the ball and forces an errant pass right there, and Josh Minot another alley-oop finish. And here another good job by Cater getting out of the screen super fast. He's gonna roll, and then Josh Minot is gonna hit another 3. And I can't tell you guys how much I love that all of these guys rebound. They all had at least 2 offensive rebounds in this game. Josh Minot, of course, played the most out of these guys. He played 25 minutes, so he had 8 rebounds, which is still a great number at 25 minutes. But they are always fighting, they're always crashing the glass, and they're always trying to help the big man or whatever lineup is out there. Josh Minot, Goga Badazzi is against Jaylen Brown. Kate is on the perimeter. I guess they switch. He actually gets the rebound with Josh Minot. Relentless effort. Snatch the ball away, and he's been able to push the ball in transition sometimes. He's also had the wherewithal to stop when he doesn't have numbers, but here he sees an opportunity, kind of takes off a little far, but when you're an athlete like that, it's okay. Gets a nice pass to Katie, he gets fouled. And this is the part of Josh Minot's game that I've been most impressed with, and the great thing about Josh Minot is that he's not doing anything that I didn't see him do in those garbage time minutes with the Timberwolves, or when a couple of games where he got actual rotational minutes. He's doing the exact same thing here, but he's just getting more time. The one thing that I didn't see much of was him attacking closeouts, right? He's been so good putting the ball on the floor and being able to either shoot off of Jaylen Brown passes or shoot off of our creators passes and attacking closeouts and playing great out of corner here. He's able to get the pass from Jaylen Brown, attack the closeout after the help, and lay it in with the finger roll. And again, all these guys crash the offensive glass. They all crash the defensive glass. I swear, we're going to get to Ugo, but he could average 6 rebounds. If we were basing his rebounds off how many times he just gets his hand on the ball, oh my God, his rebound numbers would be crazy. But here, Josh Minot, again, even when you don't get the offensive rebound, you can still get your team an extra possession. Here, he crashes the glass so hard that he gets a foul. All right, next we have Jordan Walsh, who had 2.6 rebounds. 2 of those were offensive. 1 steal, 1 block, and was a +7 in his 18 minutes. And again, these guys doing whatever they need to do to have Joe Mazzulla view them as winning players. And we know that corner crashes, the Celtics view those as winning plays. And here, he gets the offensive rebound. Now, he does turn the ball over, but I do like the vision, right? So he gets the ball, right? And you see where Derek White is. There's no way he can get this ball with Franz standing right in front of him. He could probably nutmeg him, but that would be tough to get the power on that bounce pass to actually get it to Derek White after going through Franz's legs. He's leading Derek White to where the open space is. If he was to come over here, he would be wide open. There's just no way to really communicate that, and they turn the ball over. But good effort by Jordan Walsh. All right, sure, Orlando goes to their own version of the 77. You got the first screen by Tyus Jones, and again, the center sees that they have space. Goga probably should have screened this because they were switching this, so but it is what it is. He gets out, but look at Jordan Walsh. He's a step behind because he had to switch and cover for his teammate. Runs down Franz, uses that 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here, and the Celtics get an and 1 from Derek White. And again, here he's doing the defensive playmaking thing again. We talked about the Celtics being more aggressive on the defense side of the ball. They're fouling more. You know, they're giving up open shots sometimes. A lot of the Orlando Magic threes in this game were off their help and just getting them in rotation. As a help defender, you have to be really active in this scheme now. And Jordan Walsh is perfect for that. Here he got the block on Franz the last possession. Now he's going to dig on that, able to get that wingspan in there and get the steal. And I felt he did a phenomenal job against Paolo in the post in this game. With a lot of our guys, where they were getting messed up at is when they got switched on Apollo in the post, or when they were guarding him in the post, they were using their hands too much. And Paolo got a lot of foul calls with our guys using their hands on them, whether the ref just called it or him being able to face up after that and just take advantage of their hands being in the cookie jar. But Jordan Walsh does a nice job here. So he has his hands on him initially, right, just to wall up a little bit. But then he just uses wingspan after the pump fake, after he faces up. He just puts his hands up. Good help there by Jaylen Brown. He recovers the ball. Celtics get a fast break opportunity. And Jordan Walsh didn't get to play as much as, you know, Hugo Gonzalez or Josh Minot in the preseason. And that was because he got an injury. But the times that he was in there, I felt like he defended really well. But he just did not show any level of comfort on the offense side of the ball. Like, how would he fare on offense with the big team and with actual lineups in? He hadn't shown anything to be comfortable with a shot, didn't come around as much as it needed to, and he wasn't driving. Here in the last 3 games, actually, he's shown some comfort on the offense side of the ball. Here, he's gonna attack the closeout there. The fake pass gets both of those guys going that way. He's able to clear that, then the Pinoy step into the finish. All right, last but not least, we have Hugo Gonzalez. He had no points in this game, 4 rebounds, 2 which were offensive. He had 1 assist and a +9 in this game. I'm going to show you how much he impacts his team without scoring a point. Now, you want a guy to score, you need guys to score, but it's so rare that a 19-year-old wing can impact the game so much without scoring. So here, he is the screener in his zoom action. He's going to get the handoff. Tristan Shield is going to do a good job tagging Luka Garza there, but then that leaves him a little bit out of position. Hugo Gonzalez with a great cut. I talked about his cut timing as a young wing coming in. This was one of his best skills, right? He's going to cut. He's going to go airborne lefty pass to Sam Hauser. So 1, he gets Sam Hauser wide open look. 2, he gets the Celtics in extra possession. We go through it. They're going to end up shooting something, and then he's going to crash. They miss. We get another offensive rebound, but then he's going to crash again, and he gets a foul. We get an extra opportunity at a point. All right, so y'all remember when I was like, if we could classify Hugo's rebounds by just how many times he gets his hand on the ball? Yeah, this is one of those times. So he misses the free throw. He's usually a solid free throw shooter, but he misses that one, and he almost gets his own rebound. And the Magic had 33 points to this point, right? And he takes 10 seconds off the shot clock with his pressure. So he was making Orlando like slow down their pace a little bit. They're not a fast-paced team, but they were getting a lot of what they wanted. But he made their offense start a lot later than they wanted to. So good pressure gets Jalen Suggs. He does get chicken wrapped a little bit right there. We're not gonna really talk about that. Then we got a little mishap on the switch here, a little miscommunication here by him and Sam Hauser. It looked like Tristan Silva was gonna set this screen, and Jalen Suggs was going to come get this handoff off the zoom action. But he does a phenomenal job seeing that they're preparing for that. So he's going to cut right there. But again, Hugo, look what he does without scoring. Him crashing the glass and being active makes this rebound not a clean one for Tristan Silva. The ball goes out on him. Celtics get the ball. Again, this is what coaches appreciate on tape. You don't have to get the offensive rebound to get your team an extra possession. He's crashing right there. So we got the ram action there. We got Luka Garza coming off the corner. All ball screen by Payne Pritchard for Garza to set the on ball screen right there. So Garza gonna come in, take up a lot of space, take up this box out by Wendell Carter Jr. and Ugo's gonna just attack the ball. He doesn't actually get the ball. He gets his hands on it, like I've been saying this whole time. But then he gets himself an extra possession. Man, I have been loving the passing that I've seen from Hugo Gonzalez. We saw him make an airborne lefty pass in the first half to Sam Hauser in the corner to get him an open look. Right here, 3 Magic defenders in the paint. He's going to jump pass under Wendell Carter Jr. and get the hockey assist for assignments 3. And lastly, again, the value of crashing the glass is shown on this possession, right? Shot clock going down, got 7 seconds left. Derek White ends up getting some open space for the 3. Hugo Gonzalez is going to crash, right? So he's going to crash. And you see, okay, wait. You see the value in it, right? Jordan Walsh crashing the glass is the reason why Hugo Gonzalez got this rebound. Him crashing the glass forced the tip out. Hugo Gonzalez crashing the glass means the actual offensive rebound. We get another opportunity and assist to Anthony Thomas. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just to read out there a little bit more. Now we'll see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.